Hey everyone, I just wanted to hop on here and do a quick reading on the missing infant, Emmanuel Haro. I don't know how to say his name and I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong. Where the parents claimed that they were out and about and somebody just came up and grabbed them. Which honestly I don't believe is the case, but I felt the need to just hop on here and do a little reading for you guys. I know I haven't been that active, but I do feel the parents are involved. I think one of them did the act, but the other one knows. I believe that how the mother got the black eye was from her husband, her boyfriend, whoever he is. I feel like they're in an abusive relationship, and that's how she got the black eye, and she was told to tell a different story. So that's what I got so far. I'm gonna pull 3 of these and see what I get. Emmanuel. What can you tell me about what happened? Ooh, okay. Got premeditated murder. Killer planned out the details in advance. Yes, I believe that to be true. I believe this was planned out because they were overwhelmed with the amount of care that this child needed. They didn't have the patience for him anymore. They didn't want anything. They didn't want the responsibility of this child. I don't believe it was planned out to happen that day, but I believe that there were thoughts of maybe we should do this. This needs to be done. If that makes sense. Another one, please. For Emmanuel. You need to interview more suspects. They need to interview the parents more. They need to really grill them hard. I believe they know something's up, something's not making sense. But right now they're watching to see what the parents do, what the parents say. See if anything slips up. One more, please. And we'll go to different cards. Surveillance cameras may provide important clues. The place that they were shopping at. I'm wondering if law enforcement tried to look at the surveillance to see what really happened, to see if somebody did really come and take the child. But I don't think they got that on video. I think if they did have cameras, I think it happened out of the video's view. And I believe that the parents were aware of this and they could use that as an excuse to why they couldn't see what happened on video. Let me switch to my True Crime Oracle. Oh, look at that. Child. It's kind of freaky. Yeah. guy was definitely abusive. He's the one that gave her that black eye. To be honest, I don't know if this was an accident or not, but I do feel there have been thoughts about getting rid of this child. I don't believe it was an accident. Can you tell me? Mind control. What I get off that card is, I believe the male, her husband, the father of this child, whatever it may be, is controlling her and telling her what she needs to say, what she doesn't say, what she needs to do, what she doesn't do. Basically brainwashed her into following his commands. And not commands, but well, on I'm not ready. Well, I guess you can say commands. I guess you can say that. Following his cover up. Yep. They're definitely making up a story for a cover up, for sure. This child was not kidnapped at all. It's a complete lie. She did not get punched by an intruder or the suspect, because the black eye is already healing. The state of the black eye right now does not match the timing of when she would have gotten the black eye, if that makes sense. Like, for an example, like if her eye is like in the healing stages of like being yellow, light purple, gray, or whatever like that, it does not match a fresh black eye. Her black eye is healing, and that's because she got it on a different day. I believe the day that this happened, not the day that the kid went missing, but the day that he was being abusive towards her, which is also the day I believe the kid really did go missing, not the day that they're claiming. It's really hard for me to explain things. I believe they will find the child, but it's not going to be good. Power supply. I think he's buried in the field somewhere. I hope I'm wrong. And the husband's on a power trip. He's in charge. Let me get a couple more of these. Jesus. All right. Come on now. Organized crime popped out. Yeah, I believe this was planned. This was planned. But I believe it's the dad that did something. It's not the mom. The mom knows, but the mom is under the control. She's under the control of the dad to cover up what happened. I'm just gonna get one more. And then I'll go to tarot. Got hotel, motel. It's not near their home. Maybe he's buried out in a field somewhere, but there's like a little building nearby. Oh, maybe a place that's abandoned. That people don't even go to anymore. Okay, let's put that away. I'm gonna go to tarot. Let me just put these on. First question I want to ask, what can you tell us about what kind of energy is surrounding the whole child missing case, the Emmanuel case? What can you tell us that's going on in the case? Six of Swords in reverse. There was some kind of trouble. There's something happened and that they can't move away from. They can't get out of. It's too many. A situation happened that they can't get out of. They're stuck. They're trying to move away. They're trying to distance themselves, but there's no way they can. What else can you tell us about the energy surrounding the situation? So we got Four of Cups, Two of Cups in reverse. They didn't feel happy. They didn't feel happy. They thought this child was breaking up the relationship, that this child was a part of why they weren't getting along, that he was the reason why all these bad things were happening in their life, whether it was like being broke or bad luck, just bad luck in general. And that he was the reason for the cause, he was the cause of their fights. And they felt stuck. They felt stuck, so they had to do something about it. They couldn't handle this child anymore. In my opinion, alleged. All alleged, just my opinion. That they had to do something to save their relationship. And the mother really, really thought this child was the cause of it. She was really brainwashed by this guy. I don't think the guy wanted the child to begin with. Next, we got Five of Cups. There's regret, there's disappointment. I think now they're regretting this, especially the guy, because I've believed he's the one that caused this. And by the way, I feel like it's blunt force trauma that happened. Just my opinion. The only reason why he's regretting this is because he realizes that their story is not believable, that they didn't get the story straight like they thought they did, that they're starting to slowly get caught and people are starting to catch on what's really going on. What else can you tell us surrounding this case? One more. Okay, let's see here. No, it's too many. Let me ask this. Where will Emmanuel be found? Will he be found? I believe he will. Blunt force trauma to the head, I feel, because my head hurts. Oh, that poor kid. I don't know if this kid had a disability or not, but for some reason the parents could not handle him and blamed him for all their misfortunes and everything. Okay, let's see here. Well, I mean, you'll be found. We got the world in reverse. Personal closure. Yeah, he will. He will. Might not be right away, but he will be found, and I believe the parents will be arrested and caught for it. I don't think anybody believes their story, honestly. It doesn't take anybody with abilities to know what's really going on. Yeah, see the high priestess, higher knowing, a higher knowing, intuition. Everybody knows, yeah, that the parents are involved. They just didn't come up with the most believable, you know, people are idiots, but they just didn't come up with a believable story at all. At all. Let's see here. What else can you tell us about this case, please? For all entertainment purposes only, this is all alleged, my opinion. I feel like he was beat in the head. They had a, let's see here. We got 6 of Cups. Yeah, it's just another confirmation that he's going to be found. Hold on one sec. Sorry about that. My daughter needed something. Will the parents be charged? Will the parents in this case be charged? I know that's a dumb question. Confirmation, please. Will the parents be charged? I got the Knight of Cups. Could he be by water? Buried by water? Somewhere abandoned, with an abandoned building nearby, maybe water. I'll just do one more tarot and then go back to, let's see what deck. I feel like I gotta do my true crime cards again. Will the parents be charged in this case? It's too many. Knight of Wands. Yeah, they will. Yeah, they will. They'll try to do everything to get out of it, but they will be charged. Yep. Like I said, it doesn't take a intuitive person to figure out. Let me do one more of these. I just feel like I need to. Trauma to the head. Trauma to the head. Trauma to the head. My head hurts. Yeah, that's not a fresh black eye. Just keep getting the same things over and over. There's really not much to tell. Everybody knows what happened. The story doesn't jive. One of the parents did this and the other one knows about it, but I feel like it's the guy that did it and the mom helped cover it up. Okay, so, okay. I got victim stalked by killer. I don't believe that's true. I just think it's the picture. The guy is watching the mom, making sure that she doesn't slip up. She doesn't change her story. She doesn't tell the truth. She doesn't mess up their plans on how to get away with this. It's just confirming everything I've been saying. It's kind of frustrating. I want something new that I can pick up on. Something much. What else? Can I get one more, please? About this case. What's going to happen in this case? They're going to find blood in their car from his head wound. There's going to be blood. There's going to be some kind of evidence in their car from transporting him. Yeah, they're going to find something. Sorry if you hear the traffic. I live right next to a street. The murder weapon will provide valuable clues. I don't know. I don't know if he used his fist or if he used an object, but they're gonna know. They're gonna figure it out. They're gonna oh, I can't even think straight right now. I feel so out of it. Depending on if he uses his fist or an object, they're going to figure it out. If he uses his fist, they're going to see bruises and contusions on his knuckles. For some reason, I'm picking up a ring, like, I believe when they find the child that there might be like some kind of indent that proves what he was hit with. Maybe some kind of ring. I don't know why I'm getting a ring for. Like a ring indentation. Let me pull a couple of these and then I'm going to be done. Because obviously I keep getting the same crap over and over again. Nothing new is really coming out of it. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. People are not stupid, but apparently they are. World's dumbest criminals. Let me do this real quick. I need to eat something. I'm hungry. They didn't take really good care of that baby. Okay, so a couple, 2 or 3 more cards with more information about this case, please. And then we're going to end it. Crime of passion. Legal proceedings. Yep, they're going to get caught. They're going to be charged. And it is a crime of passion. I mean, the poor child was killed by his parents, the people that were supposed to love and take care of him. I think at one point they did love him, but not as much as they should have. Take care of him just got to be too much for both of them. Financially, emotionally, mentally. Holy crap, those flew out. Homicide in neighborhood. The neighbors know something. The neighbors have a feeling that something's not right. The neighbors know more about this family. They know more about this family. I wonder if they have any more kids, or if this is their only child. I think this is their only child. I think neighbors have called on them before for a welfare check of the child, but they did it. They unalived this poor child. Oh, look at that. Family. That regret. The only regret is that they're getting caught, like I said. Okay, well, that's all I got for this reading. Nothing much. Everybody knows what's going on. People aren't stupid. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope I explained everything well enough. It's really hard for me to explain what's going on inside my head. I can't find the right words or examples. But hopefully, as I do this more and more, I'll get better at it. If there's a case that you would like me to look into, or if you have any questions about this case, just let me know in the comments below, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Otherwise, everybody have a good day. Thank you for watching.